do. Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Watson, he's got Fuller. Good gains there back-to-back for Houston in the passing game and another 1st down. Now it's Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. The kicking unit onto the field now as they're looking to at least get 3 points out of this drive. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now Mariota. Safarian Jenkins has it. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Now Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and they take the lead. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Fourth down, Mariota eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. A solid drive here has his offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Mariota to throw it. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get...
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this a big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Complete to Washington. And they stop him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. They get 7 there, but it brings... So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. From the left hash, this from 37. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. Watson now to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. To the air yet again, Watson, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Johnson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go to Johnson again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just... So for Houston, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.